Hey everyone, Bama back again. This time taking our talents to Elkhorn Ridge. Off the tee on one, just torpedo down towards the edge. It's gonna be probably a chipper look in here. I think I turned a click to the right here. Sometimes you can hit the straight, but I just don't trust it with the wind. I always turn one click to whichever way the wind's blowing from. So in this case, just one click to the right. Probably too much to do that, but I just don't trust it. So move it on from there. I'm not sure why I showed that replay. Pretty juicy look here. 275, so it's gonna be just a straight 4 wood. Like 98, 99%. Just kind of got to get the right line here. Slight bit of wind pushing it to the left, so. Sometimes this one plays a little bit tougher when it's on the back. But just jumped over the hole pretty much there. Good start. Another good look here. Should have teed this up after looking at it. I may have teed it up, I don't really remember, but no, I should have teed it up. Yep, definitely should have teed that up. Still a good shot, just could have been better. All right, easy in there. Still one better through 3. Move it on to 4. Sometimes you can play this over to the left on certain looks with the wind pushing it out, but I almost always go over here to this side, which I think most people do that, but to me it gives you the easier shot. It depends in the back, like it is now. You can go over to the other side and hit a maniac or something and run to the hole, but to me this is just the look I'm more comfortable with, even though I played this shot like absolute garbage. One club too many, hit it too hard, cooked it too much, just, a comedy of errors on that one. But Ranger putt takes care of all the bad decisions that were made, and we're on to 5. It's a tricky pin. It's really easy to go deep here, and it's really easy to be short. It's very difficult to get close, at least in my history, because if I had teed that up, which I was thinking of putting a bronze tee on that. If I would have, I would have been in no man's land, and a par at worst, or a par at best, probably a bogey or double bogey at worst there. So it's a really tricky hole if you're not careful. But no blood there. Moving to 6. Pretty decent look. I didn't really want to play with the pin being that close to the water. So even though it wasn't that close, I didn't go out and look at it like I should have. So played it safe, got the birdie, and moved on. 7 here. I didn't want to hit a 335 there. Thought it might go too far. So hit the 325 and got a really awkward bounce, but it ended up being pretty nice. Got a pretty solid straight look at it here. After hitting it, I realized my backswing was not straight. As you'll see shortly what I mean by that, because it goes straight left. So backswing is just as important as the front swing, or the forward swipe, back swipe. Speaking of bad forward swipes, fixing to get a really good example of it right here. I didn't think the 9 wood would clear. Obviously, it would clear the mountain, but it wouldn't get to the green. So I went ahead and clubbed up here to a 7. And, yeah, the forward swipe was pretty abysmal, as you'll see. It's about 94, 95%. Whee! Lucky that cleared. So lucky that cleared. But make the putt, move on. Don't worry about it. That's the last shot. Not really a makeable look here. A lot of wind pushing it. I dropped down to a 6, and I didn't take enough off, I don't think. And that took like 3% off. Should took like 5% off because this is going to keep going. So 20-footer for a one better on the front. And I played this round against MrGoldenTee, Mr. Larry Foster. So looks like he did exactly what I should have done on 5 and overhit it. So put him in no man's land. All right, off the 10. Pretty much just going to fire this straight over with a torpedo. Kind of in between clubs here a little bit. The 5 wouldn't get there, I don't think. The 4 would probably get caught up in the rough. So I went all the way up to a 9 wood and decided to take about 10. I got 15% off of this. Yeah, 17% off. So just missed it. $11 was a different look. Usually it's not that deep. Usually it's on that front little finger there around, surrounded by the bunkers. But I normally wouldn't go down to the bottom fairway, but I didn't want to deal with the distance and be short. So I figured I'd just take it down there and hit my the 9 wood up there. So should have just about 93 or 94. I think I ended up hitting at 95. 97, excuse me. Should have been 95. It's a pretty good look here with the 2-iron. You gotta be sure you hit it hard enough to get past the lip, past the front, especially if it's a front pin. The back pin, you can hit just a little bit harder, make sure it gets there, which I think hit just about 92, 93. And it just rolls right in the jar. So currently sitting on a 2 better. And knowing I had a 3-shot lead, so I was pretty sure I had a 4-shot lead now. Not saying that Larry couldn't make that, because Larry can make anything he wants with that new swipe he's got. But, felt pretty confident about having a 4-shot lead here. So played this a little bit too safe. I should have played a little bit closer toward the hole. See, I'm a little bit further out. The swipe wasn't great. The backswing was not good. It's not straight at all. So it stayed out to the left a little bit too much. But again, no blood, no damage. Just at this point, knowing I'm 2 better and knowing Larry's got a lot of work to make up, I'm just trying to not screw up, which I unfortunately did. This should have been 90% here is 206. I should have hit 90%. 95 is 196. Hit it 93, which I thought would be fine because it's uphill, and it just kept on going. So, being that close to the front, I decided to not use the sand wedge here. Just use the flop wedge. Figured about 50 would be good, and it ended up hitting 48 and hit it past the hole. So gave back the hole of 1, but still on a 1 better. Knew I was still up a couple strokes at least. Kind of a tricky pin here. Anytime you're dealing with the pin here on front, just over the backside of that mountain there, it makes it difficult. Ended up going down to a 4 wood and still hit it too hard. you want to land on the rough there and let it trickle down, but I've hit it a little bit too hard. So was going to ranger putt it, decided against it. With the left 2, end up doing the chipper, which again for a flat, it's a flat straight chip is 10 yards. Uphill it's about 15. So I had to hit this about 39 to 40 yards, and it just eased in there to keep it on par on the back. 16, we always land up here. There's other ways you can go on the arcade, but this is the spot to hit it for mobile. Usually I always have a pretty clean look from this little raised fairway. Again, on this one I should have played the 3 mile an hour a little bit more because it's going to bounce to the left anyways. So I should have played another couple clicks out to the right, but still a pretty decent shot. Just, again, it could have been a little bit better if I'd have judged the wind a little bit better. All right, 17. Did not want to even play with this. I don't hit 4-iron here almost ever. So I was afraid to hit it full. So I hit it 97 or 98 here and just left it short. There's really no reason to try to really attack that. And I know I've got at least a 2-shot lead, maybe more. So just get in, get the birdie, move on. Kind of the same thing here on 18. Like you could really be aggressive here if you wanted to, but that pin's in the back next to the bunker. So I just ended up, I think I ended up hitting a high-loft driver here. And playing semi-safe, just hit the jab. That 4 is going to push it about 7 or 8 yards, so about 332. Yeah, 333, 332, we ended up there. So just an easy putt in, par on the back. And the one better overall and then Larry ended up shooting 25, so I ended up winning by 4. So decent start to the week, and we'll have a couple more matches up later this week. See you guys.